so much my actions, but words. Boy, words can hurt. Words are hurtful. I remember one time we were in a church meeting, and I said something to the fact that, well, certain men wouldn't want to do that. They don't like going to do things like that, like watch plays or do stuff like that. And you know, one person stepped up and said, you know, my husband goes with me all the time to watch plays and to do that sort of thing. He enjoys it. And I thought, boy, I just took that shoe and, you know, put it right in my mouth. And I think we do that a lot. But the thing was, I never went back and said, I am so sorry. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I did not mean to hurt you. And you know, I thought about that, and this person's probably already forgot about it. But I have to say I'm sorry because I didn't even realize it. But you can tell afterwards, we all can sense when people are hurt and when we hurt people. We have to just tune into it. We have to become aware. And that's what Jesus wants us to do. He wants us to become like Him, see things through His eyes and become aware. And I guess another part of it was, instead of trying to always maybe criticize or change things by actually getting involved instead of always being seen. There's a little message in the book that I was reading to Lucky, and Lucky said, oh, I like that. And of course it was about sports. It was about kids going off the field, and some of the kids were sitting on the bench for the football game, and they lost the game. And the kids were like, well, kind of joking around, going back to the locker and saying, well, what are we going to eat? The kids that were joking around, going back to the locker saying, what are we going to eat? We're going to have pizza, we're going to have milkshake. And the other kid is all upset because he's thinking, well, why are you even worried about pizza? You know, it's because the other two boys sit on the bench. They were spectators. They sit on the bench the entire time. They didn't have as much involved. They didn't have that feeling or as much to do. And so, a lot of times when we don't step out of our box and get involved with people, we already lose because we're not taking that chance, we're not taking that involvement, we're not taking that risk. There's something in here, I need to find it, I have on my little sheet, sorry, first time, that talks about coming out of your comfort zone. And how, and also in this book, it talks about how churches are built on relations. We want to be a relational church. And what that means is that we're not built on what kind of show that we put on or what kind of production that we have during Sunday services. That people, all people want to feel loved. And they want to go to a church where they feel loved. And that only comes through being relational. Being relational to the people that in our church. Being real. A lot of times it's said in there like how you might be arguing with your spouse all the way to church. And then all of a sudden you hit the door and you come on the face, the happy face, and everything's okay. And the preacher asks you, how are things going? And you say, it's just fine. It talks in this book, and it says how you're treating your kids and how you're teaching your kids. That's okay, and that's what life's supposed to be about. And how this preacher just wanted to hear the person say, well, you know what? We argued all the way to church. We really need you to pray for us today. So it just talks about being real and real with other people, and that's what people are looking for. And it talks about how we're missing out when we don't step out of our comfort zones. It says few people are willing to step out of their comfort zone and see people come to know Jesus. And why is that? Because like in that song and like we were singing, Jesus was totally uncomfortable and stepped out of his box to come save us. A lot of times we don't step out of our box, and meaning that someone sits down and you might think they have an odor, or you might think they look different. Or, I don't know, they might not think highly of me if I sit down by that person, or you see someone on the streets, or, well, I don't know if I can give them a lift. they're kind of scary. Or I guess just to encourage to step out of your box, to sit down, to get to know somebody the way Jesus would, to not criticize people, to start loving one another as a church family, because I think that's the only reason I can get up here and stand and talk, because I truly love you all and truly know that you're my church family. And even if I screw up today or unintentionally I hurt your feelings, you're going to forgive me and you're going to continue to love me because I love you very much. And we have 2 more songs that our friends are going to sing. First, Connor's going to sing, and then Savannah. So I hope you enjoy it.